back, and in this episode we're gonna fight the final elder of Sprout Tower. So he starts out with the Bell Sprout, and I thought he starts out with a Hoot Hoot, so I actually put Cynical in front, even though I probably would have put Ladybug in front just to get the attack EV, but whatever, it goes down quicker than Ladybug would ever have. And it goes to level 14, it's evolving level, which is nice. However, it wouldn't have been the evolving level for Chikorita or Totodile. They evolve later, but what makes up is their third stage evolves earlier. I mean, it balances out in the end, but yeah, and with this Hoot Hoot back to the battle, we get really lucky with battling this Hoot Hoot because it uses Hypnosis and it misses twice, which is that's pretty awesome. I mean, it could have been a lot slower. We still would have won eventually, but it's good that we got through that quick, so we have time to take on the gym and everything. So he switches to his final Bellsprout, and we're pretty much home free at this point. I just switched to Ladybug so I can gain some experience. So yeah, we watch it do Comet Punch, except I misclick, and it uses Tackle, which does nothing. And the Vine Whip does even less. And now we watch the awesomeness of Comet Punch, except it hits only 2 times, which constantly, and then it misses 1 time, which is pretty annoying. But eventually we take out the Bellsprout, and then it uses Growth, which I don't know why. It uses physical attacks, not special attacks. Why is it using Growth? And Vine Whip just does nothing, and Counter Punch. Alright, and that hits only 2 times, which, spell goes by slower than it could have, but that's kind of my fault, because I don't use, Cynical to finish it off. But this one, I think it hits 3 times. Yeah, it does, so that's good. So we finally get that down, and we have defeated the final Elder, and it grows to Ladybug grows to level 11. Yeah, Elder Lee is his name, and we get some righteous bucks for that, and Cynical is evolving, so yeah. And for taking on the gym, which we're about to do soon, my advice is to at least get your star Pokemon on the 2nd stage. With Totodile, it's a little hard to do that in the beginning, but at least if you have a Chikorita or Cynical, you could easily get them to the 2nd stage by the time you take on the gym leader. And we get a TM Flash, which is pretty cool. Now you can see the Union Cave. Not that there was much to do anyways. And I was just showing the stats of my new evolved form Pokemon, which are, at this point of the game, the stats are pretty legit, especially with special attack, because of my modest nature. And I just picked up the escape rope, and I cut out the bit where I escaped because I kind of didn't use the escape rope and just walked out. I mean, there's probably times where I actually do get lost where I'm going to need that escape rope, so I kept that handy. And now we're going to go to the Pokemon Center and heal up, and then take on the gym. And I switched to my Hoppip because I thought the gym leader minions would be a good opportunity to get some experience for my Hoppip. Not to mention a couple speed EVs, which is going to be nice when it's a jump buff. So we go up an elevator. I mean, the new layout of the gym is really nice compared to the original. I mean, just that elevator thing. So yeah, we take on this dude, and he has a Sparrow, and I switch. And he uses Growl, but it doesn't matter, because Ember's a special attack, and it just goes down, and we get some experience for that, and get a bit of money. And then we go to the next minion, who gives us a bit more trouble, simply because he has 2 Pokemon that no sand attack, so yeah, it kinda takes a while, except I sped it up, so it takes It takes half as long, which is still long. But I still have enough time to take on the gym leader, which is cool. And yeah, I switched to Cynical, and it was kind of a mistake to have Hop It first, because that just gives him a chance to sand attack me. But I learned from that, and I actually just used my Quilava up front against Pidgey. His Falconer's first Pokemon. I kind of gave it away there, but you probably already knew. Okay, so we do the same thing there, and then except this Pidgey, I get pretty unlucky with that, and I miss my first Ember, and then it just keeps on sanding attacking me, and it's a cycle. Like, the more I miss, the more inaccurate Ember gets, so the less it hits. So it finally just tackles me instead of, like, make the battle slow. And Red Bull gains a level, which is cool, and yeah, we beat that trainer, and now we're finally, well, I switch Quilava up front, so I don't have to worry about Sand Attack as I switch out. And yeah, there's Falconer, and he's talking about how bird Pokemon are underestimated because they're weak to electricity or whatever, which has a point, and flying type Pokemon are pretty cool. I have to agree with him on that. Yeah, and pretty legit sprite there for Falconer, and then there's Pidgey, and here are its movesets, Tackle and Sand Attack, and if you don't kill it, it's gonna Sand Attack you, and it's gonna be pretty awful, so just get rid of it quick, and I Decembered it. And also, the interesting thing about the gym leaders is that they have higher levels. The Pokemon have higher levels than normal. But nevertheless, Falconer is still a hacker like he always is, because he has a Pidgeot before it evolves. And yeah, here's the movesets. The other change is that the TM that is given is Roost, and Pidgeotto really takes advantage of Roost, which makes this battle long and annoying, and if only Ember did more than half damage, or else I would be able to take care of this, but no, it was just under half, which is probably the best I could hope for, because if I chose Totodile or Chikorita, especially Chikorita, I wouldn't be doing much damage to this thing at all, and it would take forever. So yeah, it just keeps on roosting, Roostaholic, and I don't know, it just... The gym is just... It's just a slow process, and you'll eventually beat the gym leader because it doesn't have really strong attacks, it just takes forever. Finally, it just uses a tackle, and then... And that just opens up for a feint. So we gain a ton of experience, and defeat Falconer, and gain a ton of money. And also, we gain his TM Roost, and if you like Roost, then yeah, you can be annoying to other trainers and teach your Pokemon Roost. Except I'm not going to use that TM. I mean, I already have Synthesis for Hoppip, which is annoying enough to other trainers as it is, and it annoyed me when I tried to catch it. So yeah. And now we're gonna leave the gym, and we actually have time to get one more thing in, because, I mean, my Falconer battle was one of the faster Falconer battles. So we go to the mart, we cut up the bit off where we go to the mart, and then we get this egg, which is pretty interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna give away what's gonna hatch to till later, and those who play the original already kinda know what's gonna hatch to. So yeah, and if you leave the gym, there's a phone call to tell you what it hatches. That there is a guy waiting for you to give you the egg. So anyway, we leave the mart, and what's new to this game is the Kimono Girl, and yeah, the Kimono Girls are even more creepier and stalkerish. I mean, if those are really adjectives, because they always creep up on you. And next episode we'll find out what it hatches into.